Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So as you can see, I got this all finished. I changed these, it was a little too much orange, so I just went with standard gray. And this fit out fine over here, just perfectly. And we even got like a little rest and recuperation area with some bunks over here. So I'm not going to worry about trying to build Growler a particular flat. He can just sleep over here when we need to sleep. And then this, I think, is unchanged from the last time you saw it. I might have changed a couple of things, but not much.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why does stuff look different?
Well, I just said I didn't change much. I just finished this up.
Not inside, outside.
Oh, you mean that?
Well, yeah, but how about that out there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You remember how I was saying I didn't want to have to deal with the story stuff? I was already starting to get frustrated with the all the drones everywhere, because they were really, especially on Simos, they were just guarding everything. Well, I tried to get some more stuff done between episodes to get us prepared, including like adding some more crop plots and changing things around a little bit. As you can see, I've got some of these in now. I need to find some fruit so I can get some fruit in here. The reason I changed things in here was because I want to be able to make... Oh, we're making burgers. I want to be able to make emergency rations, which do not spoil and give you a lot of food. So I want to be able to do that, and for that we're going to need all of this different stuff, plus we need fruit. So I had to cut back the number of plant protein I was making and expand a little bit. But yeah, you remember how I was saying I didn't want to have to deal with the story mode on things. Well, unfortunately, I discovered while I was trying to get ready for today's video that you can't. If you start in single player, you really cannot skip the story. I was trying to get things ready, and I went actually up to Omicron because I want to check some things out there. I wanted to, there should be like another trading post there, like that first one we found, but a better one. And found out no, there's no way to actually land on Omicron. You have to go through the story and teleport down to Omicron. So what I actually did, you can play the default multiplayer scenario by going into scenarios and picking that. It's in there that you can choose from. So what I did is, well, this was damaged. Actually, we took quite a bit of damage in the last video. I hadn't realized it. I took more after the recording ended. But, you know, we got hit by several rockets and stuff. So I rebuilt this, repaired it, and did some improvements on it. You can see now these lights are not shining directly in our eyes. They're now pointed at the ground instead. And basically just did some repairs, replaced some carbon fiber with some steel to help give it a little bit more durability. But that had been repaired and upgraded. And this one had also been upgraded because we added the harvester and the extra drill on here. So I saved both of these vehicles as blueprints in the state they were in. And I saved our uncompleted base as a blueprint. And then I went in and started a new game with that scenario. And it took me a few tries to find something that had at least a similar setup where we had a nice, beach area to build on. But yeah, then I just used console commands to get us back everything we had before. So literally, except for like one item I could not find, everything we have in the space is exactly. I just screen captured what we had in each one of our inventories and spawned it in, so I could just take us right back to where we were. But here's the other thing I had been working on yesterday, and here's what I want to work on today. As you can see, I got the foundations in for our garage. Now, hopefully this is all going to work out the way I want it, even though this is a bit hillier land than the other place was. But over here is going to be the furnace. We'll put our furnace right here, so it's going to be out of the way. We won't be walking past it and getting heat warnings all the time. Our repair station will be right here. That was weird. Why was it all blindingly white? And this will be like our hangar for our spaceships. And then I've got another smaller spot up here where we can park our miner. There'll be room for a couple of HVs in here, but I doubt we're ever going to build another one on this planet that stays on this planet. So this is what I want to work on today. I want to go ahead, now that I've got the foundations for it done, I want to go ahead and get it built. And then I can go ahead and delete this temporary landing pad I have here and build this part up and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead. And I'm hoping, I want to get over to Omicron so I can continue on, but this is what we're going to work on today. Let's grab these blocks. Let's grab our carbon fiber too. Actually, we'll put that aside. Let's grab our doors. There we go. I built 3 of these, so we're all set in that area. Okay, let's come up here. Let's put our doors in first. So I want 9x5 doors here. So there's one. So it should mean pretty much any SV that we build in the future should be able to go in through here. So that is the whole point of that. This here, I'm wondering if I should have actually made this a little bit wider, but I'm going to go with it as it is. 5x4, 6x5. I think this is the one I want. Yeah, this is the one that fits here. There. So it's a little bit shorter than the other one, but it will do. Let's go ahead and open it. You see this? I already put a ramp here. I am going to put ramps on the outside of this, so I can bring a hover vehicle in there if I need to. But this should be fine right here. I am going to have to concern myself with how... In fact, let's go ahead and start this. With how we're going to support the roof of this place. Okay, there. 3 there. And I am just going to go up. Let's go up that high. I don't know how high I need to go with this. That looks about right. We will see. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. You see, I started doing some decorative bits here. I sort of built this around here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the corners. There's other things I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about. Actually, you know what? No, this. Let's go ahead and get a ramp in, at least on this side. There. Then there. Okay, and on the outside, do the same thing. Except I don't think we actually need to worry about the second half of it because it's going to be below ground level. But this is a ramp that an HV can get up with no problem. So we'll be able to bring HVs in and out through there. Do the same thing over here. And as you can see, this is a different angle than this here. So I'm not really too sure how I'm going to go about merging those. We will see how I do that. All right, so now we're actually going to use the same bit here. Let's come up to this and then come up to this. There we go. And then we'll come up here. All right. So what I'm going to do is this here. I want to make this a pretty, I want to make it a lower grade slope than using the, or a lower angle slope than using just the single 1 block high, 1 block wide thing. Okay, because, I don't want... I want to, keep it nice and low as opposed to the solar panels, so that the solar panels aren't all blocked. Okay, and then this, I think this one is going to have to be this here. Go. And we'll go ahead and close that. There we go. All right, that's all set. Now let's get back up onto the roof again. I think this is going to be easier from up here. Now we're going to go back to this one. Oops, no, I had it right to begin with. There you go. So you see this is a pretty gentle slope, all things considered. So that, wait. I'd swear I counted this, and I should have been up one higher here. Okay, this is definitely a problem. I expected that to reach all the way up to the top of that and actually cover it, not come up like that. How did I miscalculate that? Because I counted the door from the bottom here. That's why, because I counted the door at the bottom, even though I was not going to do that because that would have been below ground level. Okay, so that's okay. We can fix this if I can get back up onto the roof. Okay, so I just basically brought this up to one more block high to do this. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure I want that there. Let's do this now. Back to this one. And this will be the end of our slope here. There. Now let's go downstairs and check it from inside. Okay. Yeah, I think... Let's see. I think what I want to do is this here. Wrong one. That. And let's do this from there to there. There, there. There, there. There and there. Okay, so that is the setup for that one there. I think this, what I'm going to do is this. Let's take that out. We'll take this out here. And now let's go ahead and we will just come down like that. Whoops. Oh, no, wait. That doesn't go out that far. That's okay. Let's do this like this. I like this. Give me that. There. Nope. What? Up. Don't know why I didn't want to do that, but it's stuck with it now. There. And I'm not going to worry about what's going to go at the bottom of that. Okay. You can see I've got a temporary door in here. Once this is all enclosed, I'm just going to take out this whole section of wall right here. So it'll just be an opening going all the way through. I just want to see how our window views are. 'Cause I liked how I could actually see almost the entirety of the hangar from these little windows. You can see I've already got some super bright lights out there so I can see at night to work. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's see here. I think what we will do... Turn this light on. So let's do this. So this should improve the structural integrity. Having these pieces here. Make it a little bit more... whatever. Come on. There we go. I don't know why sometimes it just does not want to continue with it. So this should be structurally better here than if we'd done it a different way. So go to debug. So shows that's N for debug, and then go to the structural integrity. So you see the structural integrity on all of this is pretty good. Looks like it's losing a bit up there, but not a whole lot. Now, I could do better structural integrity. Possibly, I don't know about using steel. I haven't tried using steel in a base. But I know I could do carbon fiber up there. But I want to leave that up there as auxiliary parking space on the roof. So that's why I'm not too keen on putting carbon fiber up there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another one of these. You are crooked, and is it now? Yeah, it is now the opposite direction. There we go. Oops, nope, that's not where I want you. Right there. Take that up, and it needs to go up one more, I'm afraid. And then over here, yeah, we can do one more here too. Even though it's going to be slightly in the way. Okay, I think that all works fine. Let's go ahead while I'm thinking about it and do this. Come on. There we go. And then this one. There we go. And we got a ramp that goes up here now, so we can get up and down here. I don't think we'll be able to... I don't know, we might be able to pull the miner in here and turn it and then get down here. The only reason we'll want to bring it down here is because this will be our repair bay right here. So if we need to repair the miner at some point, then we'll be able to do it from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to these blocks. Put them in here. Okay. And this all the way across there. This is going to be a straight wall here. I'm not doing anything fancy. When we get this all finished, I will go and do some more interesting stuff on the outside of it. But for now, this right here is fine. And I think that is how I want that. Actually, the top row I might need to change. In fact, I think I will need to change it. But that's fine. We'll just stick with that for right now. So this now, I think I want to come all the way across here. Let's take a look at the structural integrity on that. A little weak in the center, but not too bad. And this one the same, all the way across. Okay. And then this here. And we're going to grab this and bring it all the way across to here. There we go. And then I think this should go right here, here. And then this here, go all the way across to there. I'm not sure I'm doing it right putting this bar across the top here. Might be that should be down at the bottom, but we'll see. Let's actually go ahead and put those right there. So that sort of matches on both sides. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest of that alone for right now. Yeah, that's right. That all looks right. So now let's go ahead. Put that right there. That right there. That right there. That not where I wanted that. There we go. Oh, I did make myself a tier 2 multi-tool, so it works really nice. Okay, so I think what I want to do next is this, actually. Let's run that across there. Yeah, and then this should go right here. I need to finish this up on the outside here. Not going to do that quite yet. You know what? This might make my life a little easier if we go ahead and get turned the right direction. Let's go ahead and make ourselves 10 of these. So I am going to have a lift to the roof. Like I said, I want to leave some parking up on the roof so we can use it up there if we need to. I sort of feel like, what if, instead of that, we'll leave these ramps here. What if we put our lift right in the middle there? I can put ramp over on this side to let us go down here if we decide to do that. It's actually, we'll go ahead and do that. There. So now we can come down here if we need to. That actually is better because it's wider. This would not have worked very well. This will let us get up onto the roof so that we can, see what we're doing. Instead of having to run around and try to jump up onto the roof everywhere. Okay, so let's run this up. No, up. There we go. Okay, and we'll go ahead and take that out and that out. Oh, come on. Up we go. Okay, cool. All right. So this is all set here. Okay, let's go ahead. Switch back to this. No, I do not want to do that. This is what I want to do up here. Run that across there. Okay, so that is all the way up to the full height of our base here. I'm going to have to jump down. I need to see where this is hit on this. Okay, so that is right over the edge of this. So that's going to be right there. Okay. So that should be right here. And right here. Okay. So that's good. And then on this side, we're going to do this. And then this. There. So that brings us down to this here. Just the level of this thing. Okay. So this is going to be a lower section of roof than this. Which is fine. That works out just the way I wanted it. Now we can go ahead and start closing in our roof. There we go. And one. I'm out of blocks. Main part of the roof is all done. I'm just doing this little extension half over here. And I think that should be it, except for this, which I need to put a hatch on. We should be all enclosed. Now, we still need to do whatever decorative bits we're going to do inside here, but I think we're in good shape here. Close that. I still don't know what I'm going to do in this corner. I didn't even finish that bit there, but that's okay. Let's do this. We'll come to here. There. There. Okay, that looks good. And let's see. There. And I think that is supposed to be that there. Okay. Cool. So this is fine right here. Well, oh, I'm missing a block. This is fine right here. I just need to be able to get into here to get to the furnace occasionally. But once it's all set up, I really should never even need to touch it. In fact, I don't know if I want to leave this open or if I want to put a wall there. We'll decide later on. Okay, on this side over here, I think what we're going to do is this. Gonna grab this here. Gonna grab this and just go all the way across here. And all the way across back. No. Don't know how I always manage to place one in the wrong spot. This Tier 2 multi-tool is great. Now let's go ahead and get ourselves one door here. This type. And once that's in, this will be enclosed. Then it'll just be a matter of putting our furnace in and decorating everything. And once I have this all painted, then I can start bringing vehicles in. Let's take a look how we did with structural integrity. Got a bit of a bad spot in the middle. Other than that, everything looks really good. That should be okay. I don't think that will be a problem. If it is, I don't know what I'll do about it. Actually, let's go get our door. It should be done crafting by now. Where are you, door? There we go. So if we need to get to anything on the roof, we can just come straight up here And this should just be, you know, sort of auxiliary. I doubt we're ever going to need this. There. Are we outside or not? I'm still hearing outdoor noises. I wonder if maybe it's because of this. Let's try doing this here. Let's take this off. And replace them with... Come on. Yeah, that. That. Yeah, this should work fine. And then there and there. There and there. I think that should help seal that nicely. I think. I do this. Instead of that one, let's use this one. Gives it a bit of a weirder angle, but that works. Come on, door, open. Yeah, I'm not hearing any animal noises in here anymore, so I think we got this sealed. Yeah, definitely hear animal noises when we're out here. So that should be good. I don't know what I'm going to do with this here. Do I want to keep this like this? Or do I want to do this differently? Let's do this. So we'll go ahead and grab a full-size block and put it there. And then one of these half blocks and put it here. There. And then this will be our ramp up. So we'll come out this way every time and then have to go up this way if we want to get to this. That should work. Then I'll just build 2 large landing areas up here. And then a couple of smaller ones down here. So we'll have plenty of parking spots for things. And I don't think this is going to interfere at all with this thing's ability to... Yeah, this has got 4 bars still, even though it's sort of partially in the shade of this. But the sun is right there, so I think it's all in good shape. Sort of screwed up thinking I was putting the door at the floor level. That was dumb of me. But otherwise it worked out fine. You know, I'm still not satisfied with this. What if I'm not real fond of this whole setup here. I may change this and do it differently, and the door is not opening for me all the time, which I really dislike. I might just take it up 1 level higher and have a regular door there instead. Or even 2 levels higher, maybe both, so we can go out at the lower roof or at the upper roof. One of the two. I could have, if I wanted to, actually... No, you know what? I like the way I did this in here. This looks good. Still haven't decided whether or not I want to just block off this whole area with the furnace or not. Or just keep it as is. But I think other than needing to figure out what I'm going to do with the deck, you know, for decoration over on this area to make it look nice, And each one of these corners, I should say, 'cause each one of them is the same problem. They just, are sort of messed up. Well, not messed up, you know what I mean. They just don't look good the way they are. But I like the way I did that the arch setup looks really nice. Now what I'm going to have to do is get like lights and sensors and all of that stuff in here, and then get the place painted, and then I can move things in. So I think that's going to be it for today. Next time, we're going to try to get out again and get some more stuff, get some more progression done. But I wanted to, sort of wanted to have another building episode so I can get this finished up on camera. I would show you painting too, but that is just going to be a long time of me fiddling around with stuff. And I don't think that will be in the least bit interesting to watch. One more thing. There we go. So this is all... There we go. Dirt poking through. But this is all done now. So, except for... Can I get that little piece of earth that's there? No, apparently not. I'll fix that later. But yeah, this is going to be all open here. Right here and right here, I'm going to put 2 more container controllers. And they are going to be... Actually, our main one for bringing resources in is going to be right here. And the furnace one will be right here. So that way, when we come in, we can just unload right here, unload here. And the furnace, I'll have a switch probably right here for the furnace, right next to it. So flip the furnace on, put the stuff in it, let it handle it. Then I can flip the furnace off when we're done. And then these in here will be for storing and sort of separating different kinds of things, stuff we've built and things like that. All right. Well, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.